I am Precious Mzea Sakaleji. Welcome to Camnet TV Main News. We sincerely apologize for the delay. The headlines. AU advises Zambians to exercise restraint as results come in. President LUNGU declares general elections not free and fair. CSO'S reminds ECZ to maintain the 72 hours announcement threshold. In international news, Sierra Leone thousands still homeless after 2017 mudslide. And in sports, Manchester United swept Leeds aside with a devastating second half display. Join me with the main news in detail after this commercial.
Are you a small to medium enterprise looking to advertise your products and services within your community and across Zambia? In these economic times, we are here to help you grow your business. Advertise with us on Camnet Market. Camnet Market is offering lower rates for prime time advertising between 06 to 18 hours every day to give your business an edge under the new normal and beyond. For more details, contact us on the following numbers: 097 975 3010 or 096 296 5883, as well as 096 244 726. You can also reach us via email on info@camnettvafrica.com. Camnet TV, not just another channel.
And now the main news in detail. Zambian Republican President Edgar Lungu has declared Thursday's general elections as not free and fair following the violence incidences in 3 provinces. In a statement made available to the media, President Lungu says the election in 3 provinces, namely Southern Province, Northwestern Province and Western Province, were characterized by violence, rendering the whole exercise a nullity. The head of state says Patriotic Front polling agents were brutalized and chased from polling stations, a situation that left the ruling party's votes unprotected in those 3 provinces. Details in the following report.
Amidst the anxiety of waiting for the results, Patriotic Front President Dr. Edgar Lungu has declared the 12th August general elections as unfair and not free. He says the Patriotic Front polling agents were brutalized and chased from polling stations, a situation that left the ruling party's votes unprotected in the 3 provinces, namely Western, Southern and Northwestern Province. He further cited in a statement made available to the media the killing of party chairman in Northwestern Province during voting and the death of another man, adding that these criminal acts rendered the general election not free and fair. Surprisingly, on the 12th of August, UPND Alliance acting spokesperson Thabo Kawana said the Patriotic Front had intentions of doing so in order to bring confusion to the electoral process.
We are aware that, number one, they want to claim that their polling agents and election staff in Southern Province were chased from the poll centers by UPND members, and therefore we are not party to the election. We want to put it clear on record that that is not correct information. It is a lie. And what they want to try and introduce, or what they want to try and bring about. In Southern Province, their people were chased. Therefore, the rest of the country, the people should now chase the UPND Alliance staff, UPND Alliance people doing elections and so on. They are trying to create a problem so that you have got violence sparking, so that, for example, people in Wapula will now say, you people were chasing our people from Southern Province. We are also chasing you from here.
Meanwhile, the African Union observers say they had observed the presence of both the PF and the UPND party agents in all polling stations they visited. And Christians Monitoring Group, CCMG, in their independent briefing also highlighted that they had not recorded any monitors having been chased away in polling stations across the country.
The presence of the PF and the UPND party agents was observed in all polling stations visited, while some for Socialist Party and independent candidates we are seeing in a few stations. The mission noted and reported a high number of monitors in all polling stations. They also reported the results sheets were posted outside of the polling stations, and party candidate agents were provided with copies.
Receiving the report of every monitor being chased from any polling stations. And sample, professional sampling, and very ethical, and it abides to international standards. So according to monitors, we never got any report of anyone being chased.
Iseli Kanyanga Mubanga, Camnet TV News in Lusaka.
The Zambian National Farmers Union, ZNFU, says pork has continued to be in short supply on the Zambian market, leading to an increase in pork and pork products. A snap survey by the Union of the Market on the commodity found pork selling at 95 kwacha per kilogram, while the lowest was selling at between 85 and 95 kwacha per kilogram for prime cuts. ZNFU Public Relations Manager Kelvin Kalei says Zambif PLC, the largest buyer of the commodity, had last month reported a shortage of pork on the market and attributed this to increased consumer demand and a drop in pig supply due to outbreak of the swine fever. Mr. Kalei says the drought experienced in 2019 rain season pushed feed ingredients prices up, and that the recent sharp increases in the cost of the pig feed due to the currency depreciation and the export of soybeans has equally contributed to the price hike. Zambif Chief Executive Officer Walter Roditz says the country needs to make aggressive investment in pork production as current levels fell short of the country's demand, resulting in importance of products. Government has announced 23rd August 2021 as the day for the full reopening of all schools, grades and higher learning institutions. Secretary to the Cabinet Dr. Simon Meety says a joint inspection and certification of all schools by the Ministries of General Education, Ministry of Health and Disaster Management and Mitigation Unit will be intensified, and that those found not complying will be closed. Dr. Meety says President LUNGU has further stated that other directives which are currently in force will be reviewed on Friday, 20th August 2021. Dr. Meety adds that President LUNGU has further directed various line ministries to ensure that inspections, monitoring and enforcement is heightened so that the country does not see a surge in COVID-19 cases. In other news, political scientist Musiani Sichone has called on the general public not to misuse social media after the restoration of the internet, as this may cause the country to go into flames. In an interview with Camnet News, Mr. Sichone says this is a critical period that the country is currently in, hence any carelessness by certain individuals posting false information on social platforms may cause confusion and violence. Meanwhile, he says political leaders who have conceded defeat among the 16 presidential candidates must just concede and not make assertions as that a particular candidate is winning.
On the 12th of August 2021, online users first reported facing difficulties accessing some apps and sites. With the restoration of the internet on Friday, stakeholders are now calling on the general public to be more careful when using social media platforms and avoid doing anything that may cause anarchy in the country. The appeal to the citizen is that they should not misuse social media platforms because this is a critical moment that the country is in. Other concerns are that they should allow the Electoral Commission of Zambia to do their job.
And therefore anything that is going to be contrary to what they have in expectation and what the in comparison to what the Electoral Commission is going to say is going to inspire violence, because now you see a situation where they have a certain expectation which might be different from the Electoral Commission of Zambia and what they expect. So violence is likely to occur, and sometimes that is why it is very imperative to be very cautious as to how we are going to be utilizing social media, because with the wrong usage, you will see that Zambia is likely to go into flames because of such carelessness and such mishandling of information. If stakeholders and all political parties in general could actually leave the Electoral Commission of Zambia to do their job and let them do it very well, and I'm sure they'll deliver, because their intentions are pure and their intentions are good, and we just have to commend them thus far. They've done a pretty tremendous job, because doing that job is not an easy job. It's not an easy feat. So I call upon the general public and all well-meaning Zambians to please let the Electoral Commission do its job, give them time, and they shall deliver this election.
Meanwhile, advice to political candidates that have conceded defeat is this:
you are going to concede defeat, you need to handle with care. I think it is not good as Zambians and well-meaning Zambians to concede, for example, to a given political party. If you are going to concede, just say you concede, and not, for example, directing the Zambian people, because you yourselves as political parties and political players, you have certain sections of society or a certain grouping of society that actually follows you. So you are creating a situation where you are framing in the minds of Zambians a presupposed winner of this general election. So if you are going to concede, you just say, I have conceded this election and that is it, and let the rest that have remained in the race to actually wait for the final result. But clearly, as we...
Miriam Kaimba reporting for Camnet TV News.
Newly elected United Party for National Development UPND Lusaka Central Member of Parliament Haimbe Malambo says he is ready to deliver development to the areas that have been lagging in his area. Speaking shortly after the Electoral Commission of Zambia Lusaka Central Constituency Returning Officer Sandra Nanyangwe announced his victory, Mr. Haimbe says his first priority is serving above self. He says poor garbage disposal and water challenges in the area will be first on his agenda, as they are critical to the well-being of the people of Lusaka Central. He says his party is geared to bring development to the rest of the country. United Party for National Development UPND's Chrisota Piri has scooped the Kawe Central constituency seat, beating outspoken former Patriotic Front member of Parliament to Twangulube. Ms. Piri poured 23,577 against 17,112 poured by Mr. Ngulube. Sidney Mshanga of the Patriotic Front has however retained his seat in Wacha constituency, beating his main opponent from the UPND, Percy Chato.
I therefore declare that the said Haluindi Chrisosta P to be this day duly elected as Member of Parliament for Kawe Central.
The United Party for National Development UPND painted Kawe Town red after its candidate for Kawe Central constituency Chrisosta Piri emerged victorious against Patriotic Front PF's outspoken lawyer and former Member of Parliament Twangulube. Ms. Piri poured 23,577, while Mr. Ngulube poured 17,112. Ms. Piri has promised to transform the constituency.
So they have made the right decision, because I am under UPND and I'm under So our president is going to do it, working together with all his candidates. We are going to make, they have made the right decision. That we are the people that have waited for a long time.
Sidney Mshanga of the PF, on the other hand, has retained his seat in Wacha constituency, having poured 18,229 against Percy Chato of the UPND, who has poured 16,072. Mr. Mshanga has promised to complete his development projects.
So all the projects that President Edgar Chagwa Lungu, under the office of the area Member of Parliament, we are going to continue.
Meanwhile, PF mayoral candidate Patrick Chishala has scooped the seat, having polled 18,408 against UPND's Gary Domingo, who has polled 16,196. The new Kabwe mayor says his goal is to transform Kabwe into a smart town.
So we'll do our level best to bring back that, past glory, so that the people of Kabwe, I think, can be an example to the rest of the nation. We ensure that it becomes the hub of, development in Zambia.
Presidential candidate for the UPND Hakainde Hichilema has polled the highest votes in Kabwe district at 39,589 against Edgar Lungu of the PF, who has polled 39,351. Zipora Mushala, Camnet News, Kabwe.
The UPND Alliance has charged that the conduct by the Electoral Commission of Zambia to delay in announcing election results is illegal and violates the electoral process. Speaking during a media briefing Saturday afternoon, United Party for National Development presidential spokesperson Anthony Bwalia says the party is concerned with the ECZ's failure to comply with the electoral procedure as stipulated under the law. Meanwhile, the Alliance Media Director Tabo Kawana says the delay by the Commission is building tension among the people. He says the Commission must give President Lungu the election results so that he can concede his defeat.
I wish to express our deep concern and dismay with the ECZ's failure to comply with the electoral procedure as stipulated under the Electoral Process Act number 35 of 2016, which compels them to make public and announce election results within a period of 72 hours from the time the polls close. This is what the law requires. We wish to remind the ECZ that this conduct is illegal and violates their own electoral processes, as well as injuring the spirit of the Constitution and the aspirations of the people of Zambia.
Talk about this, talk about it. You have lost. You have lost these elections. We have won. We have the results. You have the results. We know. You know we know that we have won. So just get on with it. Announce and we move on. I sympathize when they say, no, President Lungu is not conceding.
Zikolati consortium of 4 civil society organizations has challenged the Electoral Commission of Zambia, ECZ, to stick to their legal mandate and articulate commitment to declare the winner of the presidential poll within 72 hours. Speaking at a media briefing in Lusaka, the non-governmental gender organizations coordinating council chairperson Ngaswe Mwale says she notes the slow pace at which the Electoral Commission of Zambia is releasing their election results. Mrs. Mwale has appealed to the Zambian people to remain calm as the transmission and announcement of results continue to come in. And the consortium is of the view that the political, legal, administrative and technical challenges has affected the smooth running of the whole electoral process.
We note the slow pace at which the Electoral Commission of Zambia is releasing the results. The slow pace is causing anxiety and suspicion among its citizens and stakeholders, which has the potential to trigger conflict. We hope that the ECZ will stick to their legal mandate and articulated commitment to declare the winner of the presidential poll within the 72 hours. In conclusion, our position as a consortium is that the political, legal, administrative and technical challenges, as we have been reporting, affected the smooth running of the whole electoral process. We continue to appeal to the Zambian people to remain calm.
You're watching Camnet TV Main News. We take our first set of commercials. We'll be back with more news after this.
To you, our dear esteemed customers, as Zamtia, we're glad to bring something of excitement to you, and it's a promotion we've dubbed Yatu, which simply means it's yours. And in this promotion, we're giving benefits that are tailored to you specifically as a customer, depending on the profile or the segment that you're sitting on as a customer. And in this promotion, we are saying you will get from as low as 13 way benefits amounting to over 500%. And it's all for you so that you get more benefits. So to know more about Yatu, stay on.
Yatu is a promotion that offers Zamtel customers amazing benefits that are made just for you. Zamtel customers will get amazing benefits of over 500% bonus back the value that they use when they subscribe to a Yatu offer. Yatu benefits will be usable for Zamtel to Zamtel calls, Zamtel to Zamtel SMSs, and browsing on pay-as-you-go defined rates. For you to access the amazing Yatu offers, all you have to do is dial *335# and select option 1 to purchase the offer that best suits you. Zamtel customers will have the ability to actually purchase the Yatu benefit more than once. So this means you can purchase the offer twice, you can purchase the offer 3 times, and the benefits will be accumulative at the end of the day. Yatu benefits will be able to be redeemed if you subscribe to the same offer within a 5-day period. So if you have unused benefits from the previous day and the expiry date comes, you can still subscribe to the same offer within 5 days and your benefits will be able to accumulate. How amazing is that? For you to check your Yatu benefit balance, all you have to do is dial *335# and select option 2 and you'll be able to see your current balance.
In this fast-paced era of industrial boom and population growth, there is need to invest in smart ways of managing electricity and water consumption and reducing utility billing costs associated with the postpaid billing system. At Savenda Electronics, we manufacture right here in Zambia different types of high-quality smart electricity and water meters to customer specifications. Savenda Electronics water and electricity meters help you monitor your usage and gives notifications such as low units, tampering, low battery, and many other features. These easy-to-use meters makes it easier to buy units even in these COVID times and top up just from the comfort of your space. Favorable contract terms are available to both electricity and water utilities. For more details, get in touch with us on the following numbers: 0956 580 349 or 0977 498 318. Savenda Electronics, the real deal.
Master Signs, our services range from outdoor, indoor signage such as billboards, banners, 3D light boxes, pylons and neon signs. We are located at plot number 397A, Makeni Road, Lusaka, at Oryx Filling Station. For more details, call us on +260 967 100 090 or +260 966 999 981, or better still, email us at infomastersign@gmail.com. Master Sign, we will make it shine.
Are you a small to medium enterprise looking to advertise your products and services within your community and across Zambia? In these economic times, we are here to help you grow your business. Advertise with us on Camnet Market. Camnet Market is offering lower rates for prime time advertising between 06 to 18 hours every day to give your business an edge under the new normal and beyond. For more details, contact us on the following numbers: 097 975 3010 or 096 296 5883, as well as 096 244 726. You can also reach us via email on info@camnettvafrica.com. Camnet TV, not just another channel.
Africa is rising to a new dawn of integrity and accountability. Are you tired of being swindled or buying fake or illegal properties? Would you like to sell or buy genuine property? Would you like to list your property on both local and international market? Don't waste your time. Call the professionals, the SGK Properties on +260 762 166 018. SGK Properties. Your business assurance is our priority.
Welcome back. We'll continue with the rest of the main news. The opposition leadership movement has conceded defeat, and it is convinced that the United Party for National Development Alliance has won the elections. Party President Dr. Richard Silumbe has since congratulated Hakainde Hichilema for carrying the day. He has called on the Electoral Commission of Zambia to expedite the process of announcing the results. Dr. Silumbe says the people have spoken through the ballot in order to combat corruption and greediness that had engulfed the nation. The opposition leader is confident that the UPND alliance will uphold its commitment to the Zambian people in the order steer progressive development.
Preliminary results being announced by the Electoral Commission of Zambia (ECZ) show that the race to State House was between the Patriotic Front and the United Party for National Development (UPND), but the Reds are ahead. The remaining 14 political parties have been conceding defeat and congratulating the UPND alliance for the victory. Some of the candidates who have publicly conceded defeat include Movement for Multi-Party Democracy leader Dr. Nevas Mumba, Fred Membe of the Socialist Party, National Restoration Party leader NAREP Stephen Nyelenda, and Patriots for Economic Progress President Sean Tembo, among others. The latest to join the list was the Leadership Movement presidential candidate Richard Silumbe.
Victorious, and I take this privilege to thank and also congratulate Mr. Hakainde Hichilema for being the next president of this country. He has won this election, and we want to ensure that we secure a free and fair election. We don't want anything to happen. We have seen the PVTs, and we are very hopeful that we need to transform from this point to a peaceful future. We are all opportunistic, and we are seeing that the future is bright. We are hopeful, and we are very optimistic that the future is going to be bright. Zambians have spoken. We have seen what has been happening. Zambians have spoken in their ballot that they are not happy with what was going on, and they have delivered a verdict. Zambians are saying no to corruption. Zambians are saying no to greed and no to poverty.
And New Heritage Party presidential candidate Chishala Kateka also considered defeat, but she's however happy with the performance of her party.
We are quite encouraged by the results that we have had as New Heritage Party. We have a lot of support. Unfortunately, this particular election was one where people were really trying to do something. You know, they were telling their story through the ballot, so they were voting more for someone else rather than voting against us. However, we are not discouraged, and I would like to encourage more women. I know that there have been a lot of casualties in this election, but it's not the end of the world. Let's work together. It's not an impossible task, and people can achieve.
The electoral body is yet to finalize the announcing of results. For now, we can only wait and see the outcome. Patrick Soko, Camnet News in Lusaka.
In a news item just received, the Law Association of Zambia has regated sentiments suggesting that the electoral process can be halted as a result of concerns raised by the Patriotic Front Party through their president, Dr. Edgar Lungu. Speaking during a press briefing this evening, Law Association of Zambia, Abud Shonga, says the law provides mechanism of resolving issues. He says only through the courts can such matters be addressed, only after after the elections. He has further urged the Electoral Commission of Zambia to do its job without fear or favor.
And have a danger of undermining democracy, constitutionalism, and the rule of law in the conduct of general elections in this country. Suggestions that the Electoral Commission of Zambia can be ordered to stop counting election results and declaring a winner on account of one party being unhappy, whether or not the complaint is justified, are not in tandem with the law governing elections. LAS therefore reiterates its call on all political players, every one of them, including His Excellency, the Republican President, who, I must mention, is equally bound by the constitutional provisions according to Article 1, Sub-Article 3 of our Constitution. We are calling on all these players to give the ECZ a chance to discharge its mandate without fear, favor, or intimidation. The electoral process must be protected in order for the election itself to be legitimate. This is the only sure way we can, as a country, continue to entrench democracy and constitutionalism in our nation. And this, I must say, forms our national values and principles as provided for under Article 8 of the Constitution of this great republic. Now, in order for the will of the people to prevail, the sanctity of the election and the entire electoral process must be protected. And so the Law Association of Zambia calls upon the ECZ. Do your job, do not be intimidated by anybody, and announce the results, and thereafter the law will kick in. Those that are unhappy can take this matter to the courts.
The opposition Party for National Development has charged that it will not revenge against the Patriotic Front. Party spokesperson Cornelius Mwitwa says the party's focus is addressing the economy, corruption, and reuniting the country. He says there will be no room for catterism in public facilities such as markets and bus stations. He said this at a major briefing that they seek to govern the country based on the people's aspirations.
The United Party for National Development, UPND, has maintained that it is poised for a sound victory in Thursday's general election. Party spokesperson Cornelius Mwitwa has hailed the media for playing a significant role in delivering their message to the people of Zambia. Mr. Mwitwa also thanked the electorates for the support, saying as a part they will seek to meet their aspirations. He says they want to work on the economy, fight corruption, and reunite the country as opposed to revenging against the Patriotic Front.
And the next president of the Republic of Zambia, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, that there is no need to worry. There will be no political retribution in the like manner PF exacted on the MMD in 2011. It won't happen. It won't happen. We want to restore order in the country. We want to restore decency in the country. We want to restore freedom in the country. We want the banner and motto of One Zambia, One Nation once more to carry meaning.
And Mr. Mwitwa told the press that cadres will not be allowed in markets and bus stations.
To end the culture where those who are supporting a political party and are loosely called cadres think that when a party forms government, they are government themselves. That must come to an end and will come to an end. Now, someone will be saying, but it's us who are supporting you. Yes, that is very true. But the alliance intends to empower youth in a more meaningful and decent manner.
And he has cautioned citizens against celebrating recklessly.
We want to be tarnished with blood because we detest to see blood as Zambians. The same way we were not happy to see Grazia Matapa being killed, Mapenzi Chibulo being killed. It's a number of people. Saman Sama killed, Joseph Kaunda killed by police. All those instances are abhorrent. And as Zambians, we just used to see them from a distance on TV. We want to go back to that Zambia where such atrocious criminal acts, we can only see them on TV in other countries, not in Zambia.
Patrick Soko, Camnet News in Lusaka.
You're watching Camnet TV main news. For now, we take a break and cross over to Mulungushi International Conference Center as we hear the update from the Electoral Commission of Zambia. Join me with the rest of the news after that.
Tonga Enoch, 22. Hamdudu Haivi, PNUP, 26. Chisela Lazarus, ZUSD, 30. Chanda Charles, UPPZ, 31. Kateka Chishala, NHP, 58. Banda Anford Park, 142. Kalabahari DP, 204. Member Fred, SP, 582. Hichilema Hakainde, UPND, 5,513, 5,513. Lungu Edgar, PF, 19,129, 19,129. The registered voters number stands at 35,253. The valid votes cast were 25,796. Rejected ballot papers were 989. Total votes cast 26,785, representing a percentage voter turnout of 76.02%. Allow me, Chairperson, to proceed to Itezitezi constituency in the district Itezitezi, Central Province. Nyirenda Stephen Narep, 1. Silumbe Richard LM, 2. Tembo Sean Pep, 3. Mwenda Kasonde EFF, 5. Tonga Enoch, 3rd LM, 7. Kateka Chishala NHP, 7. Mwamba Msonda UNIP, 11. Mumbanevas MMD, 13. Chanda Charles UPPZ, 13. Chisela Lazarus ZUSD, 14. Banda Anford Park, 37. Kalabahari DP, 59. Hamdudu Haivi PNUP, 84. Member Fred SP, 92. Lungu Edgar PF, 2,442, 2,443. I'm sorry, 2,443. Hichilema Hakainde UPND, 26,069, 26,069. The number of registered voters for Itezitezi constituency stands at 39,641, and the valid votes cast were 28,860, while rejected votes stands at 956, and the total votes cast were 29,816, representing Mr. Chairperson a percentage voter turnout of 75.22%. Chairperson, I move now to Mazabuka Central Constituency in Mazabuka District, Southern Province. Nyirenda Stephen, Narip, 2 votes. Mwenda Kasonde, EFF, 3. Silumbe Richard, LM, 4. Tonga Enoch, 3rd LM, 5. Chisela Lazarus, ZUSD, 5. Mwambam Sonda, UNIP, 5. Tembo Sean, PEP, 6. Chanda Charles, UPPZ, 13. Kateka Chishala, NHP, 13. Mumbanevas, MMD, 16. Membe Fred, SP, 56. Kalabahari, DP, 69. Hamdu Duhaivi, PNUP, 102. Banda Anford Park, 415, 415. Lungu Edgar, PF, 5,468, 5,468. Hichilema Hakainde, UPND, 39,554, 39,554. The total number of registered voters for Mazabuka Central is 58,954. The valid votes cast were 45,736. Rejected votes stand at 665. The total votes cast were 46,401, giving us a percentage voter turnout of 78.71%. These are the results for Zambezi East Constituency, Zambezi District, Northwestern Province. Silumbe Richard, LM, 2. Tembo Sean, PEP, 2. Mwambam Sonda, UNIP, 2. Nyirenda Stephen, Narep, 4. Mumbanevas, MMD, 4. Mwenda Kasonde, EFF, 5. Tonga Enoch, 3rd LM, 9. Kateka Chishala, NHP, 12. Chisela Lazarus, ZUSD, 13. Chanda Charles, UPPZ, 15. Mumembe Fred, SP, 25. Banda Anford Park, 36. Kalabahari, DP, 65. Hamdudu Haivi, PNUP, 65. Lungu Edgar, PF, 1,393, 1,393. Hichilema Hakainde, UPND, 18,271, 18,271. The total number of registered voters for Zambezi East is 26,317. The valid votes cast were 19,923. Rejected votes 428. The total votes cast 20,351, representing a percentage voter turnout of 77.33%. I now wish to announce the result for Solwezi East constituency, Mushindano district, Mushindamo district, Northwestern province. Silumbe Richard, LOM1. Tembo Sean, PEP 3. Tonga Enoch, third LOM 5. Nyirenda Stephen Narep 7. Mwamba Musonda UNIP 9. Mumbanevas MMD 11. Mwenda Kasonde EFF 11. Kateka Chishala NHP 12. Chanda Charles UPPZ 18. Mumembe Fred SP 26. Chisela Lazarus ZUSD 33. Kalabahari DP 39. Hamdudu Hivi PNUP 49. Banda Anford Park 88. Lungu Edgar PF 1,575. 1,575. Hichilema Hakainde UPND 11,582. 11,582. The total number of registered voters for Solwezi East constituency stands at 19,968. The valid votes cast were 13,469. Rejected votes at 636. Total votes cast 14,105, representing a voter percentage turnout of 70.64%. The next constituency chair is Sinazongwe constituency, Sinazongwe district, Southern province. Tembo Sean Pep 2 votes. Tonga Enoch third LOM 2. Mwenda Kasonde EFF 4. Silumbe Richard LOM 6. Mwamba Musonda UNIP 6. Mumbanevas MMD 7. Kateka Chishala NHP 9. Nyirenda Stephen Narep 11. Chanda Charles UPPZ 22. Chisela Lazarus ZUSD 26. Mumembe Fred SP 32. Banda Anford Park 54. Kalaba Harry DP 84. Hamdudu Hivi PNUP 137. 137. Lungu Edgar PF 1,683. 1683. Hichilema Hakainde UPND 48,334. 48,334. The total number of registered voters for Sinazongwe constituency stands at 61,656. The valid votes cast were 50,419. Rejected votes 1,111. 1111. The total votes cast were 51,530, and that represents a total percentage voter turnout of 83.58%. The next constituency, my lord, is Siavonga constituency, Siavonga district, Southern Province. Mumbanevas, MMD, 2 votes. Tembo Shon, PEP, 2 votes. Mwambamsonda, UNIP, 3 votes. Mwendakasonde, EFF, 4 votes. Silumbe Richard, LM, 6 votes. Chanda Charles, UPPZ, 7. Kateka Chishala, NHP, 14. Nyirenda Stephen, Narip, 14. Tonga Enoch, 3rd LM, 14. Chisela Lazarus, ZUSD, 16. Mumembe Fred, SP, 24. Banda Anford, Park, 27. Kalabahari, DP, 40. Hamdudu Hivi, PNUP, 56. Lungu Edgar, PF, 1,356. 1,356. Hichilema Hakainde, UPND, 20,625. 20,625. The total number of registered voters for Siavonga constituency is 26,265. The valid votes cast were 22,210. Rejected votes, 405. Total votes cast, 22,615, representing a percentage voter turnout of 86.10%. I now wish to announce the results for Chikankata constituency, Chikankata district, Southern Province. Mwenda Kasonde, EFF, 0. Nyirenda Stephen, Narip, 1. Sulumbe Richard, LOM, 2. Kateka Chishala, NHP, 3. Sean Tembo, or Tembo Sean, PEP, 4. Mwambamsonda, UNIP, 7. Tonga Enoch, 3rd LOM, 7. Mumbanevas, MMD, 8. Chanda Charles, UPPZ 12. Chisela Lazarus, ZUSD 19. Mmembe Fred, SP 27. Banda Andford, Park 36. Kalabahari, DP 56. Hamdudu Hivi, PNUP 96. Lungu Edgar, PF 966. Hichilema Hakainde, UPND 29,749. 29,749. The total number of registered voters for Chikankata constituency stands at 36,812. Valid votes cast 30,993. Rejected votes 456. Total votes cast 31,449. Percentage voter turnout 85%, 85.43%. I now wish to announce the results for Senga Hill constituency, Senga district, Northern Province. Nyirenda Stephen, Narep, 9. Silumbe Richard, LM, 24. Tembo Sean, PEP, 27. Mwenda Kasonde, EFF, 31. Tonga Enoch, 3rd LM, 48. Mumba Nevas, MMD, 52. Kateka Chishala, NHP, 57. Mwamba Musonda, UNIP, 67. 67. Hamdudu Hivi, PNUP, 112, or 105, 105. Chisela Lazarus, ZUSD, 112, 112. Chanda Charles, UPPZ, 116, 116. Kalabahari, DP, 185, 185. Banda Andford, Park, 314. Fred, Mumembe Fred, SP, 801. Lungu Edgar, PF, 10,673, 10,673. Hichilema Hakainde, UPND, 13,017, 13,017. The total number of registered voters for Senga Hill stands at 44,543. The valid votes cast were 25,638. Rejected votes, 1,395. And the total votes cast were 27,033, 27,033. Giving us a percentage voter turnout of 60.69%. I now wish to read the results for Serenje constituency. And this is in Serenge District, Central Province. Silumbe Richard, 3. Nyirenda Stephen, 4. Narep. Nyirenda Stephen Narep, 4. Tembo Sean Pep, 5. Mwenda Kasonde EFF, 8. Mwamba Msonda UNIP, 9. Chisela Lazarus ZUSD, 21. Tonga Enoch, 3rd LOM, 24. Chanda Charles UPPZ, 25. Mumbanevas MMD, 28. Kateka Chishala NHP, 29. Hamdudu Haivi PNUP, 30. Kalabahari DP, 61. Banda Andford Park, 90. Mumembe Fred SP, 99. Hichilema Hakainde UPND, 7,085. 7,085. Lungu Edgar PF, 9,887. 9,887. The total number of registered voters for Serenge is 29,728. Valid votes cast, 17,408. Rejected votes, 620. Total votes cast, 18,028, giving us a percentage voter turnout of 60.64%. I now wish to announce the results for Kafue constituency, Kafue district, Lusaka province. Tembo Sean Pep, 7. Mwenda Kasonde EFF, 7. Silumbe Richard LM, 9. Nyirenda Stephen Narep, 10. Tonga Enoch, 3rd LOM, 15. Chisela Lazarus ZUSD, 16. Chanda Charles UPPZ, 23. Mwamba Msonda UNIP, 25. Kateka Chishala NHP, 46. Banda Andford Park, 66. Mumbanevas MMD, 70. Membe Fred SP, 91. Hamdudu Haivi PNUP, 96. Kalabahari DP, 119. Lungu Edgar PF, 20,183. 20,183. Hichilema Hakainde UPND, 33,647. 33,647. The total number of registered voters for Kafue constituency stands at 78,765. The valid votes cast stands at 54,430, of which 1,124 were rejected votes. The total votes cast were 55,554, giving us a voter percentage percentage turnout of 70.53% of the votes. I thank you, Mr. Chairperson.
Well, thanks very much, Commissioner Simringa. I'll call upon General Commissioner Mkanda to read the next set of results. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. I'll start with Chasefu constituency, Chasefu district in the Eastern Province. Mwenda Kasonde, EFF, 27. Silumbe Richard, LM, 29. Tembo Sean, PEP, 73. Mumba Nevas, MMD, 78. Mwamba Musonda TS, UNIP, 93. Nyerenda Steven Narep, 100. Hamududu Haivi PNUP, 120, 120. Chisela Lazarus, ZUSD, 137, 137. Membe Fred, SP, 162, 162. Tonga Enoch R, third LM, 164, 164. Kalaba Hari DP, 173, 173. Kateka Chishala NHP, 194, 194. Chanda Charles, UPPZ, 250, 250. Banda Andford M. Park, 563, 563. Hichilema Hakainde, UPND, 15,551, 15,551. Lungu Edgar, PF, 18,222, 18,222. Registered voters in Chasefu constituency, 58,847, 58,847. Valid votes cast, 35,936, 35,936. Rejected votes, 1,267, 1,267. Total votes cast, 37,203, 37,203. And the percentage turnout, 62.22%. The next one is Bangweul constituency, Samfya district, Luapula province. Nyerenda Stephen Narep, 8. Silumbe Richard, LM, 14. Tembo Sean Pep, 19. Mwenda Kasonde, EFF, 22. Mwamba Musonda TS, UNIP, 27. Tonga Enoch R, third LM, 41. Mumba Nevas MMD, 54. Chisela Lazarus ZUSD, 59. Chanda Charles, UPPZ, 62. Hamdudu Haivi, PNUP, 65. Kateka Chishala, NHP, 187. 187. Banda Andiford M, PAC, 219. 219. Member Fred SP, 307. 307. Kalabahari DP, 1,687. 1,687. Hichilema Hakainde UPND, 9,598. 9,598. Lungu Edgar PF, 25,475. 25,475. Registered voters in Bangweulu constituency, 57,856. 57,856. Valid votes cast, 37,844. 37,844. Rejected votes, 1,065. 1,065. Total votes cast, 38,909. 38,909, and the percentage turnout, 67.25%. I move on to Lukasha constituency, Kasama district in the Northern Province. Nyerenda Steven Narep 6. Mwenda Kasonde EFF 11. Tembo Sean Pep 14. Silumbe Richard LM 15. Tonga Enoch R 3rd LM 27. Mumba Nevas MMD 37. Chisela Lazarus ZUSD 39. Hamdudu Haivi PNUP 44. Mwamba Musonda TS UNIP 45. Kateka Chishala NHP 102. 102. Chanda Charles UPPZ 115. 115. Kalabahari DP 147. 147. Banda Andiford M PAC 218. 218. Member Fred SP 238. 238. Hichilema Hakainde UPND 10,238. 10,238. Lungu Edgar PF 30,101. 30,101. Registered voters, Lukasha constituency 64,397. 64,397. Valid votes cast 41,397. 41,397. Rejected votes 1,213. 1,213. Total votes cast 42,610. 42,610. And the percentage turnout 66.17%. Next is Mbala constituency in Mbala district of Northern Province. Nyerenda Stephen Narep, 10. Silumbe Richard LM, 16. Mwenda Kasonde EFF, 20. Tonga Enoch R, 3rd LM, 24. Tembo Sean Pep, 26. Mumba Nevas MMD, 41. Hamududu Hivi PNUP, 50. Mwamba Musonda TS UNIP, 52. Kateka Chishala NHP, 55. Chisela Lazarus ZUSD, 70. Chanda Charles UPPZ, 83. Kalabahari DP, 95. Banda Andiford M Park, 190. Membe Fred SP, 313. Lungu Edgar PF, 14,821. 14,821. Hichilema Hakainde UPND, 15,477. 15,477. And registered voters in Mbala constituency, 54,086. 54,086. Valid votes cast, 31,343. 31,343. Rejected votes, 1,408. 1,408. Total votes cast, 32,751. 32,751. And the percentage turnout was 60.55%. Followed by Namwala constituency in Namwala district, Southern Province. Mwenda Kasonde, EFF, 0. Nyerenda Stephen Narep, 0. Silumbe Richard LM, 3. Kateka Chishala NHP, 3. Tembo John Pep, 3. Tonga Enoch R, 3rd LM, 4. Mumba Evas MMD, 4. Charles PPZ, 12. Mwamba Musonda T UNIP, 20. Chisela Lazarus USD, 21. Andiford M Park, 35. Memfred P, 43. Kalabahari DP, 48. Hamududu Hivi PNUP, 110. 110. Lungu Edgar PF, 1,376. 1,376. Ichilema Hakainde UPND, 34,992. 34,992. Total registered voters in Namwala constituency, 44,566. 44,566. Valid votes cast, 36,000 674. 36674. Rejected votes 828. 828. Total votes cast 37,502,502, and translating into a percentage turnout of 84.15%. Next, Kaoma Central Constituency in Kaoma District, Western Province. Mwenda Kasonde EFF 2. Silumbe Richard LM 3. Tembo Sean Pep 4. Nyerenda Stephen Narep 6. Tonga Enoch R 3rd LM 7. Chanda Charles UPPZ 9. Mwamba Musonda TS UNIP 10. Mumba Nevas MMD 11. Kateka Chishala NHP 13. 13. Banda Andford M Park 42. Kalaba Hari DP 46. Member Fred SP 56. 56. Hamdudu Hyvy PNUP 77. Lungu Edgar PF 2,725. 2,725. Hichilema Hakainde UPND 17,886. 17886. Registered voters 29,611. 29,611. Valid votes cast 20,908. 20908. Rejected votes 448. 448. Total votes cast 21,356. 21,356. And the percentage turnout 72.1%. I move on to Mukaika constituency, Katete district in the Eastern Province. Silumbe Richard LM 22. Nyerenda Stephen Narep 29. Tembo Sean Pep 29. Mwenda Kasonde EFF 33. 33. Tonga Enoch R 3rd LM 53. 53. Mwamba Musonda TS UNIP 56. 56. Mumba Nevas MMD 99. 99. Hamududu Hyvy PNUP 100. Kateka Chishala NHP 102. Chisela Lazarus ZUSD 121. 121. Chanda Charles UPPZ 137. 137. Member Fred SP 176. 176. Kalabahari DP 193. 193. Banda Andiford M Park 364. 364. Hichilema Hakainde UPND 13,004. 13004. Lungu Edgar PF 14,265. 14,265. Registered voters, Mukaika constituency, 44 wrong, 47,017. 47,017. Valid votes cast, 28,783. 28,783. Rejected votes, 1,077. 1,077. Total votes cast, 29,860. 29,860. Percentage turnout, 63.51%. I submit, Chair.
Well, thanks very much, General Mkanda. Shall I continue, Commissioner Mrs. Mtiti to read the next set?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'll begin with Kawambwa constituency, Kawambwa district in Wapola province. Silumbe Richard LM 0, Tembo Sean Pep 3, Nyirenda Stephen Nareb 4, Mwenda Kasonde EFF 5, Tonga Enoch 3rd LM 6, Mwamba Musonda UNIP 8, Mumba Neves MMD 13, Chisela Lazarus SUSD 18, Hamdudu Haivi PNUP 29, Chanda Charles UPPZ 34, Kateka Chishala NHP 41, Membe Fred SP 49, Kalabahari DP 66, Banda Andiford Park 78, Hichilema Hakainde UPND 6,529, 6,529, Lungu Edgar PF 14,080, 14,080. This represents a total registered voters of at 27,885, valid votes cast 20,963, rejected votes 581, total votes cast 21,544, representing a percentage voter turnout of 77.26%. I now to Chimbamilonga constituency, district Sama in Northern Province. Nyirenda Stephen Nareb 1, Tembo Sean Pep 3, Mwenda Kasonde EFF 5, Sulumbe Richard LM 9, Mumba Nevas MMD 9, Hamdudu Haivi PNUP 31, Membe Fred S. 766, percentage turnout 71.65%. I now move to Lusaka Central of Lusaka District in Lusaka Province. Tonga Enoch 3rd LM 3, Chisela Lazarus SUSD 6, Chanda Charles UPPZ 7, Nyirenda Stephen Nareb 8, Tembo Sean Pep 9, Silumbe Richard LM 13, Mwenda Kasonde EFF 22, Mwamba Musonda UNIP 26, Hamdudu Haivi PNUP 54, Banda Andiford Park 65, Kateka Chishala NHP 86, Membe Fred SP 157, 157, Mumba Neves MMD 222, 222, Kalabahari DP 227, 2 26,227. Lungu Edgar, PF 26,318. 26,318. Hichilema Hakainde, UPND 38,835. 38,835. Registered voters were 93,367. Valid votes cast were 66,058. Rejected votes were 690. Total votes cast were 66,748, representing a percentage turnout of 71.49%. And I move on to Masaiti constituency in Masaiti district of the Copperbelt province. Nyirenda Stephen, Nareb 2. Silumbe Richard, LM 2. Mumba Neves, MMD 5. Mwenda Kasonde, EFF 5. Tonga Enoch, 3rd LM 8. Tembo Sean, PEP 10. Chisela Lazarus, SUSD 16. Mwamba Musonda, UNIP 23. Kateka Chishala, NHP 29. Chanda Charles, UPPZ 32. Hamdudu Haivi, PNUP 43. Membe Fred, SP 47. Kalabahari, DP 50. Banda Andy Ford, Park 94. Lungu Edgar, PF 9,499. 9,499. Hichilema Hakainde, UPND 12,138. 12,138. Registered voters were 30,361. Valid votes cast were 22,003. Rejected votes 730. Total votes cast 22,733, representing a percentage voter turnout of 74.88%. Again, I now move on to Chavuma constituency in Chavuma district of Northwestern Province. Mwenda Kasonde, EFF 1. Silumbe Richard, LM 2. Tembo Sean, PEP 3. Mwamba Musonda, UNIP 3. Nyirenda Stephen, Nareb 4. Tonga Enoch, 3rd LM 5. Mumba Neves, MMD 7. Kateka Chishala, NHP 7. Chanda Charles, UPPZ 8. Chisela Lazarus, ZUSD 12. Kalabahari, DP 35. Banda Andy Ford, Park 37. Hamdudu Haivi, PNUP 48. Membe Fred, SP 79. Lungu Edgar, PF 2,925. 2,925. Hichilema Hakainde, UPND 13,758. 13,758. Registered voters were 20,597. Valid votes cast 16,934. Rejected votes 336. Total votes cast 17,270, representing a percentage turnout of 83.85%. Kankoyo constituency, that's the next one, in Mufulira district of the Copperbelt province. Nyerenda Stephen, Narep, 0. Chisela Lazarus, SUSD, 0. Tembo Sean, PEP, 1. Tonga Enoch, 3rd LM, 2. Silume Richard, LM, 3. Chanda Childs, UPPZ, 4. Mwamba Musonda, UNIP, 4. Mwenda Kasonde, EFF, 4. Mumba Neves, MMD, 8. Banda Andy Ford, Park, 18. Hamududu Haivi, PNUP, 18. Kateka Chishala, NHP, 28. Kalavahari, DP, 40. Membe Fred, SP, 45. Lungu Edgar, PF, 6,721. 6,721. Hichilema Hakainde, UPND, 8,104. 8,104. Registered voters were 20,498. Valid votes cast were 15,000. Rejected votes 219. Total votes cast 15,219, representing a percentage voter turnout of 74.25%. We now move to Solwezi West constituency of Kalumbila district in Northwestern Province. Nyerenda Stephen, Narep, 3. Tembo Sean, PEP, 4. Silume Richard, LM, 6. Mwenda Kasonde, EFF, 8. Mwamba Musonda, UNIP, 12. Tonga Enoch, 3rd LM, 16. Kateka Chishala, NHP, 17. Mumba Nervous, MMD, 18. Chanda Charles, UPPZ, 19. Membe Fred, SP, 29. Chisela Lazarus, SUSD, 33. Kalavahari, DP, 76. Banda Andy Ford, Park, 84. Hamdudu Haivi, PNUP, 102. 102. Lungu Edgar, PF, 1,631. 1,631. Hichilema Hakainde, UPND, 33,301. 33,301. Registered voters were 47,696. Valid votes cast were 35,359. Rejected votes were 868. Total votes cast were 36,227, representing a percentage turnout of 75.95%. Mr. Chairman, I submit. Thank you.
Well, thanks very much, Mr. Zumtiti. Now, announcing the last one, and this is Mfumbwe constituents, Mfumbwe in Mfumbwe district of Northwestern Province. Mwenda Kasonde, EFF 1. Tembo Sean, PEP 1. Slumbe Richard, LM 3. Nyirenda Stephen, NAREP 3. Mumba Nevas, MMD 5. Kateka Chishala, NHP 8. Mwamba Msonda TS, UNIP 10. Tonga Enoch Ara, 3rd LM 13. Chanda Charles, UPPZ 25. Chisela Lazarus, ZUSD 27. Kalabahari, DP 37. Member Fred, SP 39. Hamdu Duhaiv, PNUP 58. Banda Antford M, Park 59. Lungu Edgar, PF 2,279, 2,279. Hishlema Hakainde, UPND 22,162, 22,162. This represents registered voters of 32,070, 320,070. Valid votes cast 24,730, 24,730. Rejected votes 663, 663. Total votes cast 25,393, 25,393. Percentage turnout 79.18, 79.18. That completes the 31 constituencies that were prepared for this session. And now, I'll proceed to announce the consolidated results for 62 out of 156 constituencies so far received. Mwenda Kasonde, EFF. Which one is this? Which one is this?
That has already been announced.
Mr. Chairman, I am the one who read Kehema, Western Province. I read it, Mr. Chairperson.
Please, let's have order and follow through the deliberations.
Pay attention when we're announcing and don't disrupt the proceedings, please. Mwenda Kasonde, EFF 455, 455. Nyirenda Stephen, NAREP 519. Slumbe Richard, LM 524. Tembo Sean, PEP 596. Mwamba Msonda TS Unit 1,073. Tonga Enoch Ara, 3rd LM 1,082, 1,082. Mumba Nevas, MMD, 1,445, 1,445. Chisela Lazarus, ZUSD, 1,789, 1,789. Chanda Charles, UPPZ, 2,302, 2,302. Kateka Chishala, NHP, 2,626, 2,626. Hamdu Duhaivi, PNUP, 3,637, 3,637. Member Fred, SP 6,014, 6,014. Banda Antford, M Park 7,118, 7,118. Kalabahari DP 8,498, 8,498. Lungu Edgar PF 562,523, 562,523. Hichlema Hakainde UPND 1,024,212, 1,024,212. Registered voters so far for these constituencies totals up to 2,273,641, 2,273,641. Valid votes cast were 1,624,413, 1,624,413. Rejected votes were 43,956, 43,956. The total votes cast were 1,668,369, 1,668,369. And this represents a total of 73.38%. Thank you. Please, hold on, please. Hold on, please. Hold on, please. I'll call upon the Chief Electoral Officer on the situation. For tonight, we will end up here, and we will proceed tomorrow morning with the results that will come through in the night.
So are you saying that you want to go back to me today? I need to recognize
we will advise the time for tomorrow morning, because 12 hours tomorrow morning. Please, can I have your silence? Can I have your ears attention? Yes, Mr.
There's a mic there, please.
A mic there.
Please enable that mic.
Maybe it's the same issue that you see now. That's it.
CEO. We've already spoken to the media. So what is it?
Yeah, I'll respond to it.
All right. Can I proceed?
Mr. Kombo, please.
Thank you very much. I'm rising on the results that you've just announced for Mazabuka Central Constituency. Earlier in the day, Chairman of the Commission, we did have a meeting with your staff where we raised an issue on votes that were misallocated from Mr. Hakainde Hichilema at the point of the production of the document for the Gen 20B, the consolidation of the Gen 20. We brought your attention through your PR person that Mr. Hakainde Hichilema's 374 votes that were contained on Gen 20 that I have had been wrongly allocated to the presidential candidate for PAC, Mr. Andiford Maelebanda, and that we sought an explanation. Your PR person told us that she was just mandated to interface with us, and that once she brings this matter before the experts in the committee, in the commission, I beg your pardon, would then be reverted to settle our anxieties. Our observation from the announcement that was made by Commissioner Simwinga, who did Mazabuka, has revealed that, yes, indeed, you have corrected the mistake that happened in Mazabuka by way of giving back Mr. Hichilema his votes, but they were not 374 because he's still short by a few votes. The figure that you should have announced is 39,928 votes instead of what you've announced of 39,554. The figure for Mr. Andiford Banda should have read 41 votes. But on your document, it's reading 412. Now that figures do not lie. We'd like us to bid each other farewell and good night, but we wish to get you to reconcile these figures when we meet tomorrow at whatever time you wish us to meet. That is our concern. I suspect that there was no thoroughness in looking at the document that came. The document that I have, which I'm ready to surrender to you here and now, signed by every political party, including PF, reveals that Mr. Hakainde Hichilema got 39,928 votes. So I wonder how you could go ahead and announce the figure of 39,554, which is incorrect. So maybe that is something that we can work on, sleep over it, and correct tomorrow if need permits. We want every single vote for our candidate, no matter whether it's 1, 2, or 3. I submit and thank you for allowing us to bring our concerns through.
Well, thanks very much, Mr. Kombo, for that observation, but I will call upon the Chief Electoral Officer to respond to your concern. CEO.
Thank you, Chair. I'll have to look at the documents that are being made reference to. We have documents that are used for election purposes, starting with the Gen 20 to the record of proceedings, and indeed the final. There's the provisional records of proceedings, then you get the final. So in terms of the process, what happens is that you'll have the Gen 20, which will be taken to the totaling center. At the totaling center, you have records of proceedings, which are provisional as the results come in, and these are given to the stakeholders for verification. Once that has been done, there is now the final records of proceeding and indeed the issuance of the Gen 21, which stakeholders sign up to. So I'll need to check what Mr. Nkombo is referring to. I think it would be premature for us to comment on that. I do take notice also that he has already gone to the media before even reconciliation is done. And I think on the part of leadership, it is important that you communicate before you even run to the media. The country is tense already as it is, as the results come, and we expect responsibility from every leader to ensure that at the time the results are coming out, everything is in order. We take note of that, and we will take note of the documents that you have, and we'll be able to verify what you have indicated. Thank you, Chair.
Documents are ready for submission right now, but taking advantage of your response, sir, and at the expense of making dialogue between yourself and I, yes, we did talk to the press, because what's going on here is a public affair, and there was no malice whatsoever in us letting the country know what we are going through. What prompted us to do that is because there has been this tendency of gagging people's expressions in this room. So as you go to bed, please rethink the issue of giving the people a freedom of expression so that we can move in one vehicle and arrive at a good product whenever you decide to inaugurate the next president.
Mr. Nkombo, good evening. Is Mr. Nkombo here? Yes, Mr. Nkombo, good evening.
Yes.
If you want us to be very thorough, you should allow us to rest. This is very important. Tomorrow morning,
I take your wise counsel. We'll deliver the documents tomorrow.
No. Give us the documents tonight. All I'm saying is that we have a lot of work tomorrow. A lot of work, because the nation is waiting for the results. And it's the same people here that have to check on some of the things that you are raising, and also our staff that sleep here in order for us to have documents ready are being delayed. It is important that we work together on this so that we finish the job correctly and quickly. We ask that if there are any issues, let them be resolved quickly without us having to play to the gallery.
I take great exception. Excuse me, Commissioner.
It is important.
Excuse me.
It is important.
I think you are patronizing me for you to say I'm playing to the gallery. There's no gallery here.
The gallery was outside. If you had an issue.
Excuse me, you provided that platform for people to communicate. So let's not argue here, because I respect all of you.
Mr. Nkombo.
You don't.
Well, thanks very much. Anyway, let's respect each other. And you see now, we adjourn this session to tomorrow. As announced, we will be back at midday. Thank you. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, let's meet tomorrow at 12 as advised. For political stakeholders, we request that at 11:30 you reconvene in your room.
A lovely good evening to you, our viewers. We are here at the Tottling Center, which is Mulungushi International Conference Center, where the Electoral Commission of Zambia was giving us an the data. And so far, they've given us 31 more results from 31 constituencies countrywide. As earlier alluded to, they had given 31 results as well. So now it comes to 62 constituencies out of the 156 constituencies countrywide. And the consolidated data as it stands at the moment, Patriotic Front candidate Edgar Lungu is also the Republican president, currently stands at 562,323 votes. National Development, Hakainde Hichilema, is standing at 1,024,212 votes as it stands with, coming from those 62 constituencies countrywide.
Interesting, yeah. So we saw also another issue unfold here at the Mulungushi International Conference Center, where a point of order was raised by the UPND chairperson for election, that's Mr. Garin Kombo, where there was a discrepancy on one of the polling stations, where a figure which was supposed to have been attributed to their leader, Hakainde Hichilema, was given to the People's Alliance for Change a candidate, Park, that's Mr. Andy Banda.
Exactly.
So the matter also raised a little bit of emotions between the two, the UPND as well as the Electoral Commission of Zambia. But this is a matter which also has been lined up to be addressed tomorrow by the Commission, because they couldn't provide a response instantly, because they need to assess and do the analysis and find out what led to that incident. So basically, that is one of the issues that the stakeholders are still discussing, particularly the UPND camp and the other opposition political parties. So far, it indicates that the UPND leader, Hakainde Hichilema, is ahead in terms of the 62 constituencies that have been counted so far. It indicates that is leading with a huge margin. Yeah, if you assess. So probably, and just to read Sharon, this incident is the same incident which equally took place, which led to the halting of announcement of results. If you recall, yes, when they were raising the issue of failure constituency, that was an issue that had emerged.
Exactly.
Yes.
This is also quite a unique election in that most of perceived strongholds for the ruling party, we're seeing the opposition United Party for National Development, among other opposition political parties that have yet considered defeat though, but they're at least scoring some votes in those constituencies. And therefore, I think it's a very unique election, and we're expecting the Electoral Commission of Zambia to give us another update tomorrow at 12 hours. And as Camnet TV, we will continue to bring you these live updates from here, the National Results Center, Mulungushi International Conference. Quite a number of odd things have happened outside the ordinary, especially from the largest opposition leader's crew. You know, the election chairman, Mr. Garin Kombo, who's been on tours, just making sure that
is another
the vote
issue,
is protected. Yes, and just to put it on record, he has actually returned his seats in Southern Province as a member of Parliament, so he will be returning to Parliament as and when Parliament resumes. So you know that confidence just gives them the zeal, you know, to speak out and to query the Electoral Commission of Zambia. But otherwise, they are promising that they will ensure that the results will be unveiled within the stipulated time that they gave us, which is 72 hours. And we are here waiting to see if that indeed will be done.
But what are some of the developments that have also emerged, Sharon? We saw that statement that also came regarding the PF candidate declaring the election as not being free and fair.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is another issue that equally emerged. And but not here at the commission. But this is they claim that they have written to the commission to watch the announcement of results.
Yes.
But again, there was a response during Mr. Nkombo's press briefing where he was suggesting that the ECZ was a wrong target for this for that statement, because if a party to the election is aggrieved, they need to seek judicial review. So that's the matter the courts have to attend to. And as you already know, Sharon, the courts were prepared for these petitions, and so that political parties can put forth their arguments. As far as the Electoral Commission is concerned, it is a referee, and it cannot be compelled by competitors to change the rules of engagement. So that issue was equally tackled by the UPND Alliance, advising their critics of saying they should target their energies towards a petition as opposed to targeting the Electoral Commission of Zambia. So, and they have assured that they'll be engaging us at 12 hours. But one thing that has also been observed, Sharon, is that the timings are not actually being followed to the letter.
Exactly, because this briefing that they're just from Updating the Nation on was supposed to be at 18 hours, and they later changed to 19 hours, but still it wasn't exactly at 18, but people are patiently waiting to just see who will emerge victorious at the end of the day, because obviously, as mentioned, as per mandate, as per constitution, you can only declare a winner as and when the Electoral Commission of Zambia consolidates those results, puts them together and says, okay, this is it. So everything that's going around, like we mentioned yesterday, is mere speculation, as long as it doesn't come from the Electoral Commission of Zambia. So we'll be on the ground. We are in touch with them, bringing you these statistics so that you're kept informed and that you're following exactly what's happening with regards to which political party you've been supporting.
What is your view, Sharon, on the issue of premature celebrations, and that have also come?
We've actually seen this happen, obviously, in 2016. I'm talking about 2016 because I'm referring to a general election, where the presidential candidates, usually that's where the early celebration comes in. We don't usually celebrate members of parliament or other elective oppositions. But then when it comes to the presidential vote, that's where people celebrate what people say prematurely. Actually,
exactly.
They celebrate due to this project, or is it PVT programs that they have, because each political party is mandated to have their own monitors, and they will gather their own information. They will count, and they'll be part of the whole crew, so they will know if obviously our candidate is losing or our candidate is losing. So they will release that information to the public. And sometimes, like today, for example, the commission has only announced 62 constituencies out of 156. So you can imagine the UPND is leading, but that doesn't mean they have won, because we still have quite a number of constituencies that are still yet to be announced. So people are already celebrating, people are already in the jubilation mode because they've done their voter tabulation away from what ECZ is doing. But what the commission is saying is be patient, and other stakeholders as well, just be patient and wait for the accurate result, because the idea of early celebration is that it has a lot of negative effects sometimes, because people tend to agitate the people that are perceived to be losing, and then that sometimes creates misunderstandings and post-violent activities with regards to elections, and that's what the country doesn't want. Stakeholders, including the European Union, the African Union, are in the country, and they've been calling for peace before, during, and after the elections. And so we need to make sure that the country maintains its peace. Equally, the Electoral Commission of Zambia just mentioned in the same briefing that let's not inflate whatever situation that we have, urging political parties not to rush to the media, but then have conversations with the electoral body so that they can see to it that the misunderstandings are worked on, or maybe they're seen to be worked on, rather, so that people are in the know, are given the correct information at the end of the day, other than speculation.
Interesting. Now, as we also we know that at the end of the day, there's going to be a winner. But what also matters is that how we celebrate should matter. We shouldn't resort to mocking others, the losers, and we shouldn't resort to destroying public property, private property. We should just celebrate in harmony and in peace. You know, this election at the end of the day, whether you are from political party A, political party B, at the end of the day, we are all Zambians. So that's what should come first, and that's what should matter. So at the end of the day, the losers, the winners, we are all Zambians, and we have a country to develop collectively. And as the media, we also have to continue playing our role to ensure that peace prevails in the country by ensuring that we do not agitate attention. And also we have seen social media, but I know people now consume social media responsibly. Most of the people would know what is to consume, what should be necessary. So I'm sure we can equally continue to dwell into that path to ensure that much as others are excited, we should remain united as a country.
Just a quick one before we go. Talking about the uniqueness of this election, we've seen a number of independent candidates taking over the seats that were for the non-political parties, and even just other political parties taking over those positions. And when you talk about Munali constituency, which has been taken over by the United Party for National Development, as well as Lusaka Central, as they've taken over. It was previously belonged rather to Margaret Monakatu. Well, she's been in the seat for is it a term?
Yeah.
It's a term, yeah. But that's one term, and she hasn't managed to retain her seat. And the country, rather, is still waiting for some constituencies. This is a unique election where I think this is almost 2 days after some constituencies have not yet announced who the winners are. We're still waiting until they can still consolidate. We don't know really what's happening, but then they are still, if it's counting, if it's consolidating, most constituencies have not yet announced who the winners are, especially here in Lusaka.
Exactly. So we are going to be updating you on that, on those constituencies and other issues, especially tomorrow, because I'm certain that all the constituencies, let's say give Lusaka, they will be done by tomorrow. So more updates on that. Even the commission's work tomorrow is expected to be expedited, considering the progress they have made so far. Because 62 is quite a good number. Because I know that if they can manage to do another 62 tomorrow, they can wind up by evening. If everything is in place. Yeah.
Otherwise, thank you so much for choosing Camnet TV. We will give you another update from the Electoral Commission of Zambia tomorrow at 12 hours, as they have promised. We hope that they don't change the time.
Exactly.
My name is Sharon Kalimbola, and my colleague Kashik Soko. It's over to you. Keep watching Camnet TV for these updates.